world of K-pop is often glamorized and celebrated for its unique music style, daring fashion choices, and intense and intricate choreography. However, beneath the surface of these megagroups lies a reality that can be considerably darker and shrouded in controversy. In recent years, survival shows have become an integral part of the industry. These shows provide a platform for talented individuals to showcase their skills and fulfill their dreams of becoming idols. One such show that garnered significant attention was Finding Momoland. While the show aimed to discover Korea's next talented girl group, it became entangled in various controversies. Allegations of it being rigged and contestants paying for their positions emerged, casting a shadow over the already contentious world of K-pop survival shows. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Theories, and if you're new here, welcome to Midnight Theories. In this video, we will delve deeper into the allegations against Finding Momoland and examine the unfair reality of K-pop survival shows. This video is a precursor to my History of Momoland video that should be released in the next week or two. I decided to make Finding Momoland its own separate video to recognize how the series played a crucial role in launching their career and specifically address the controversies it generated along the way, so let's dive in. The year 2016 saw the peak of music competition shows. The produced franchise launched its first of many seasons. Unpretty Rap Star was on its third, male trainees received some love with Boys 24, and just the year prior, one of the biggest girl groups, Twice, was formed from 16. Clearly, Mnet was on a roll, and after seeing how successful Twice became, the entertainment giant decided to repackage the same formula for a new girl group survival show. In 2016, Double Kick Entertainment and Mnet joined hands to produce the next big idol group. Finding Momoland greeted our screens on July 22, 2016. For the next 3 months, the trainees' progress and dorm life would be aired on national TV. Similar to the previously mentioned competition shows, Finding Momoland was a cutthroat competition and high-stakes survival show where 10 aspiring artists were pitted against each other to secure their spot in the group. The lineup included Yeonwoo, Haebin, Jui, An, Jane, Shinshia, Daisy, Nan, Heejae, and Nancy. The trainees would be judged by an all-star panel of industry experts and performers, including dance masters Bae Jung and Jong Jin-suk, hit composers and producers Double Sidekick, Tenzo, Rhymer, Shinsadong Tiger, guest judges Jessie and Home, and superstar KPD Kim Dong-il, and Double Kick Company CEO Lee Hyung-jin. At the end of the series, the final lineup would be announced and debut under one condition. The group must pack the arena with 3,000 fans for the finale.
결코 만만치 않습니다. 파이널 라운드에서 3,000명의 팬들을 모으지 못한다면 단 한 명도 데뷔 무대에 오를 수가 없게 됩니다.
The first episode opens up with a pre-examination, where the aftermath of the performance is showcased rather than the actual performance itself. The judges openly express their candid opinions regarding the performance, sparing no effort to sugarcoat any criticism. In the later segment of the episode, the girls are unexpectedly reassigned to different rooms. This decision seems somewhat pointless, as the girls had already settled into their respective dorms. The girls' discontent with this situation became apparent, as they do not appear to be pleased with the changes. The girls are then tasked with their first mission. They must learn 2 classic hits. The girls were judged on their performances of Girls' Generations, Into the New World, and I Got a Boy. While the trainees did exhibit some improvement compared to their previous performance, it fell short of being an achievement worth boasting about. It was evident that the girls still had a considerable distance to cover in order to meet the judges' expectations. In their second mission, the trainees were divided into 2 teams, each tasked with rejuvenating a classic summer hit to beat the summer heat. As a part of the challenge, they were also required to learn a second song. Initially, both teams were expected to perform their second song together. However, a sudden change was made, and the decision was made for each team to perform the song separately. This alteration allowed the judges to witness and evaluate how each group uniquely interprets a song. Later in the episode, the girls embark on a trip to Everland, an amusement park. It wasn't intended as a leisurely break from the intense competition. Instead, the purpose of their visit was to film the show's introductory sequence and teasers. When it finally came to mission day, Team A garnered acclaim for their performance, while Team B faced difficulty in receiving compliments from the judges. In the second part, the tables turned as the judges expressed their dissatisfaction with Team A's performance, while Team B managed to win them over. Following the completion of the team missions, the girls transitioned to the next phase, solo performances. The purpose of this mission was to showcase their unique charms and individual skills. Each contestant has the opportunity to select their own stage and participate in a one-on-one match against another contestant. Through this round, one loser and one winner would be determined, with the loser being subjected to a penalty. By this point, the audience felt the format was too similar to JYP's 16. Netizens also felt that the talent pool was disappointing. I mean, it didn't help that the girls were continuously hit with poisonous criticism. Viewers even voiced that members like Nancy and Yeonwoo should have left the show so they could appear on Season 2 of Produce 101. For the final mission, the members were assigned another team task that aimed to evaluate their teamwork. The group were divided into two teams, the losing team and the winning team, determined by the outcome of the previous episode. In addition to preparing for their final performance, the girls were given the responsibility of attracting 3,000 spectators to fill the arena. The trainees were divided into 4 teams to distribute flyers for their final performance. This particular mission held immense significance as the outcome directly impacted their debut, making it the most crucial task throughout the entire show. This would mean each member would have to gather 300 individuals. Easy task, right? Given their position as an unknown group debuting under a company with limited industry presence at the time, the task of attracting 3,000 fans to fill an arena was an arduous challenge for any new group to undertake. Reportedly, the initial target was set to 8,000 spectators. However, due to difficulties in securing a venue capable of accommodating such a large crowd, the goal was subsequently adjusted to 3,000 attendees by the production team. As the trainees distributed their flyers, Nancy and Yeonwoo unexpectedly encountered a tarot card reader. Intrigued, they decided to inquire about the trainees' prospects of succeeding in the final round. I must admit, the reading turned out to be remarkably accurate. However, I have some reservations that I will delve into later in the video, so make sure to take a note of this for further discussion. At last, the highly anticipated D-Day arrived, and the 10 trainees would finally learn their fate. As they were escorted inside, the trainees donned earplugs and blindfolds, mentally preparing themselves for a grand reveal to the massive audience. To the girls' astonishment, they were greeted by a vast sea of fans that had filled the arena. Many of them had held modest expectations regarding the number of attendees, making the overwhelming turnout all the more surprising. Following the captivating performances of both teams' final songs, the audience exited the venue and were given the opportunity to cast their votes for their favorite member. The rankings were calculated by 20% live votes, 20% online votes, and 60% judges' votes. An important announcement was made, revealing that the final lineup would be comprised of only 6 members. Consequently, this meant that 4 trainees would unfortunately face elimination. In the end, Haebin, Nancy, Yeonwoo, Nan, An, and Jui passed. But wait, what kind of survival show would this be without a twist? As the show approached its conclusion, the MC made an exciting announcement that brought a twist to the final lineup. It was revealed that an additional member would join the group, and this fortunate trainee would be determined through a popularity vote. Jane emerged as the lucky trainee, successfully escaping the eliminating pool and officially securing her place in Momoland. Following the conclusion of the show, fans eagerly anticipated a swift debut for Momoland. However, contrary to their expectations, that was not the case. The company released a statement after the broadcast addressing the fact that Momoland fell short of their anticipating goal of securing 3,000 fans. Instead, they managed to attract a total of 2,300 fans, as disclosed in the statement. Quote, "If they had succeeded in the final mission, we were going to debut the group right away. Since they did not succeed, we will work hard to show a better side of themselves in the future." Even before the final performance on the show, viewers expressed their concern about the ambitious goal of attracting 3,000 spectators for an unknown group from an unfamiliar company, especially considering the initial target of 8,000. Many netizens felt that the agency had set up the group for failure, and even pointed out that if a new group under a well-established agency like SM were given the same mission, it would still be an incredibly challenging task to accomplish. In the same press release, they addressed that Daisy, Shinshia, and Hee-jae, who were eliminated from the show, would go back to trainee status. In November, Momoland finally made their debut with their title track, Jang Kung Kwang. Regrettably, their debut did not make a strong impression on the public. However, the group had a series of surprises in store for their fans. Prior to their first comeback, Momoland introduced 2 new members, Daisy, who was previously eliminated from the show, Taeha, who participated in Produce 101 Season 1. Both Daisy and Taeha were warmly welcomed by the fandom, embracing them as new members of Momoland. However, despite the positive reception, some original fans couldn't help but wonder about the whereabouts of the other eliminated trainees. They voiced their curiosity, questioning what path the remaining trainees had taken after their elimination from the show. Following her elimination, Hee-jae, the oldest participant, departed with Double Kick Entertainment and joined Chico Bros Entertainment. She made her debut on May 3, 2016 as a member of the 5-member girl group Mix. Within Mix, Hee-jae, known as Hugh, showcased her vocal talents as a part of the group's vocal line. Unfortunately, the group faced challenges, and despite releasing 2 digital singles, they disbanded on March 17, 2017. However, Hee-jae's journey in the entertainment industry continued beyond Mix. In 2019, she secured a role in another web drama called Snowflake Blossom, which appears to be the most recent drama appearance. There have been no updates regarding her participation in any new dramas. Based on her Instagram post, it is evident that Hee-jae contributes with various brands, including the prestigious French luxury fashion house, Chloe. After the conclusion of the show, Shinshia decided to part ways with her agency. She subsequently participated in another survival show called Idol School, but unfortunately, she was eliminated shortly after her appearance. Following her elimination, Shinshia embarked on a journey to find the right company to support her aspirations. It was in 2021 she rebranded herself as Sisa and made the decision to focus on her career as a producer. Her debut as a producer came with the opportunity to work with Weki Meki. She produced the song Who Am I, which was included in their album I Am Me. This marked a significant milestone for Sisa, and since then, she has achieved success as a producer, having produced songs for various popular K-pop groups and singers. Furthermore, in her own artistic endeavors, Sisa released her own song titled Tasty. This release allowed her to showcase her talents not only as a producer, but also as a singer. Despite facing initial challenges, Momoland managed to overcome them and achieve viral success with hits like Boom Boom and Bam. Their songs climbed the charts, further solidifying their popularity. However, their success took a downturn in 2019 when 2 members decided to part ways with the agency. Additionally, Daisy went on an indefinite hiatus following a dating rumor which affected her involvement with the group during that time. These circumstances interrupted Momoland's trajectory and left fans longing for their full lineup to reunite. As time went by and Momoland carried on with their music releases, there was an absence of updates regarding Daisy's status. The group proceeded with their activities, including subsequent comebacks such as I'm So Hot and Thumbs Up. During the midst of promoting Thumbs Up, Daisy made significant allegations by claiming that finding Momoland had been rigged. On January 7, 2020, Daisy and her mother directly participated in an interview with KBS, where they shed a light on the matter and addressed their concerns. Daisy said, "On the day I was eliminated, the agency contacted me and asked to have a meeting the next day. They told me that they had already planned to include me in Momoland regardless of my elimination, and that I would debut in the next album once the promotions for the first album were over. When I entered the waiting room after my elimination, someone from the company told me not to worry because they had plans for me." KBS reached out to MLD Entertainment, previously known as Double Kick Entertainment, for a statement. A source from MLD responded, "It is true that we made an offer to Daisy to join the next album, but she joined Momoland because she agreed to it. As an agency, we simply added a new member to fill in the aspects that were lacking in the group." In a separate statement, they added, "First, there was no manipulation of votes or other fraudulent actions regarding member selections on the Mnet survival program, Finding Momoland. Finding Momoland was not a regular audition program featuring ordinary trainees, but a survival program aiming to debut 10 trainees from our agency. In order to debut, the trainees had to gather 3,000 audience members, but they were unable to fulfill the conditions and their debut plans fell through. This is why it is illogical to say that the show was rigged. As for Daisy's inclusion, we terminated the contracts of eliminated trainees after the program ended, but the CEO of the agency saw Daisy's potential and recommended she stay as an agency trainee. The KBS report not only brought Daisy's allegation to the forefront, but also revealed a troubling aspect regarding the Momoland members. It exposed that the members themselves were burdened with the responsibility of covering the production fees for the survival show. This revelation raised concerns and shed a light on the financial pressures placed on the group during their participation in Finding Momoland. Daisy shared, "After debuting in 2017, I got my first statement of accounts. In the section for 2016, when I wasn't a part of the group, I had a debt close to 70 million won, approximately 60,000 USD. And they said it was a part of the production cost for Finding Momoland. I heard that the cost had been divided among the members. My dreams of debuting in an idol group was strong, and I thought it was natural to pay for the production costs, so I paid." KBS checked with MLD and confirmed all the members paid 1/10 of the total production cost of 660 million won, approximately 552,380 US. A source from MLD Entertainment clarified, "We had already explained to the members that they would have to pay for the production cost, and it's not problematic because they all signed contracts about it." A source from CJ the parent company of Mnet, denied their involvement, stating, "CJ did not directly produce Finding Momoland, and we only programmed it for broadcasting because the agency subcontracted us. When a certain agency produces an audition program, we do not know anything about the members that are chosen, the production cost, or the promotion." Contrary to the claims made, it was revealed that Mnet's main producing director had actively participated in the press conference for the show. KBS reports also indicated that the PD had been directly involved in the stage decorations for the show's final performance. Additionally, as Momoland's popularity continued to soar in February 2018, Mnet aired reruns of Finding Momoland, further contributing to the group's growing recognition. In a separate statement, MLD added, "The payment of production costs was included in the exclusive contract, which was based on the standard exclusive contract from the Fair Trade Commission and agreed upon by the members and their parents." Daisy agreed to this part of the contract as well when she was included in the lineup. Starting last year, Daisy's mother has threatened the agency multiple times. It appears that she has taken further malicious actions because we did not respond to those threats. We had prepared documents of proof to refute Daisy's claims, and we intend to respond with legal action. We also deeply regret that although we explained all this to the reporter in question, KBS only reported one side of the story. Additionally, during this time, Daisy's mother actively engaged in negative posts on social media, targeting not only the company, but also the other members of Momoland. Some netizens brought back an alleged past comment written by Daisy's mother. Under a Momoland post with the lineup of 6 members, she left this comment, "Betrayal, fake, concealed, two-faced, this is called good friends?" Later, Daisy's mother deleted this comment because of the negative reactions. The public response to Daisy's claims were divided, with opinions split down the middle. On one hand, there was a significant number of individuals who found it easy to believe that Mnet would engage in rigging a competition show. This skepticism stemmed from previous incidents, such as rigging allegations surrounding Mnet's produced series and Idol School. Some netizens felt that Daisy might be leveraging the controversy surrounding Produce to gather sympathy and portray herself as a victim. They also suspected that Daisy strategically chose to release this information during Momoland's first week of promotions for Thumbs Up to maximize its impact and create disruption. Here's what some netizens had to say. She waited until Momoland's first week of their last comeback to go on TV with her mom and cry. She could have done that any time in the 6 months before or right after the members' last stage, but she timed it just as the members were carrying out their first week of music shows in an attempt to turn people against the group and members. She was taking shots not just at the company, but at the members. She tried to link them to the Purdue scandal at the time by talking about rigging the show. That's insinuating some of the members don't belong in the group. Another wrote, I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel this is her mother talking. At this point, all she's doing is hurting the rest of the girls still in the group. Another wrote, they claim to produce survival shows, but in reality, they made the girls pay for the production fee. It's like Momoland members paid Mnet to debut in the group. The controversy had a profound impact on the members of Momoland. Amidst the promotions for Thumbs Up, the group achieved first place on Mnet's M Countdown.
네, 한 분 더 부탁드릴게요.
네, 그리고 우리 멤버들 너무너무 감사합니다.
This victory held immense emotional significance for the members, as it came at a time when they felt the weight of the world against them. It served as a symbol of hope, reaffirming their determination and resilience. Earlier, I mentioned the chart reading, and I have to admit, something felt off to me. The accuracy of the reader's predictions regarding each trainee's future as a member of Momoland and the eliminations was quite eerie. It's not that I doubt the reader's abilities, but the fact that Mnet was involved in the process leaves me somewhat uncertain. On another note, I found it interesting that Momo from Twice, who also participated in an Mnet survival show, 16, made a brief appearance. Before joining MLD, Daisy had been a trainee at JYP Entertainment and had formed close relationships with the cast of 16 and the members of Twice. Momo came out to support Daisy and provide advice based on her own experience with the survival show. I felt it amusing how Momo, who was initially eliminated on 16, eventually joined Twice in the final lineup, while Daisy, who was eliminated on Finding Momoland, ended up joining the group prior to their first comeback. It's a fascinating parallel between the two survival shows. Following Daisy's KBS interview, the news outlet shared further allegations from the artist. According to KBS reports, Daisy had approached the reporters due to her long-standing conflict with the agency, MLD Entertainment. She had expressed her wish to terminate her contract with the company, but the agency demanded a substantial penalty for breach of contract in return. In March 2019, Momoland made a comeback with a reduced lineup, and Daisy did not participate due to personal reasons. She expressed her desire to resume promotions in May, but she was not given any opportunity for 8 months thereafter. Daisy shared that she expressed her willingness to promote again, but they repeatedly told her to rest. It was reported that she requested contract termination, but MLD Entertainment demanded a penalty of 1.1 billion won, approximately $943,330. As per the standard contract, breaking the contract incurs a penalty in addition to compensation for damages. As the conflict between Daisy and MLD regarding her contract and departure from Momoland persisted, MLD issued a detailed statement to provide their perspective on the matter. Back in February 14, 2019, a news report announced Daisy's dating rumors. After checking with Daisy personally, we were able to get the truth and confirm the dating rumors. 3 days after the dating news, Daisy's mom contacted our company and said take Daisy out of Momoland. We're going to come get her next week. We asked Daisy about it, and she knew what was going on. We also asked her about participating in the next album promotions that we were preparing, and she did not have a firm decision to join, so we suggested that she should continue her hiatus. Following persistent demands from Daisy's mother for an official apology and termination of her contract, MLD Entertainment eventually made the decision to release Daisy from her contract without requiring her to pay the contract violation fee. However, Daisy's mother then requested an additional payment from MLD as, quote, reimbursements. Considering these demands to be unreasonable, MLD Entertainment retracted their initial offer and informed Daisy's mother that she would need to pay the fee if she still wished to proceed with her departure. Young Sung-kook, an adversary lawyer at KBS, stated the agency has to prove that they carried out their duties properly. The standard contract protocol was implemented in 2009 to prevent unfair contracts between agencies and artists, but it has faced criticism. KBS reports that although it's the agency's duty to secure activities for the artists, there are no effective measures in place to hold the agencies accountable if they fail to do so. The protocol also allows the passing of unfair costs onto the artists. A representative from MLD Entertainment mentioned that the decision on whether a member promotes or not lies within the company, and that they notified Daisy of the penalty because her side first revealed her intention to withdraw from the contract. By May 12, 2020, all of Daisy's photos were conspicuously removed from the official website of the group. which raised concerns among fans. The sudden deletion of her photos further fuels confusion about Daisy's current status within the company. One netizen wrote, "Please MLD, we need clarification about Daisy. We can't wait forever." Another wrote, "I don't know why MLD would do this. They can do anything for popularity and fame, but doesn't care about the idols. I'm pretty sure Momoland wants to leave as they don't feel comfortable in the Savage company."
It's hard for people in this industry to kind of stand up for themselves and fight back, because this is also has to do with this job has to do with a dream that these people have from a very young age, and that is the number one thing that these bigger companies try to manipulate, because they're a dream. And it's something that, like, oh, I will do anything for this. I will do anything for this. I will give up this, and this for me to be able to
be a star,
make my dream come true. And I think that's what makes it so easy for them to be
manipulated.
Yeah, and treated badly.
Because they don't know any better.
Mm-hmm. And even if they do know better, though, it's that I know a lot of people who just accept it and just go with it because this is their dream.
It's the fact that that became the norm, that I think that's something that needs to change personally in not only the K-pop industry, but in all industries, where no one deserves to be treated badly. So you can be critical, you can be constructive with it, but just treating someone badly just because you feel bad, just because there are so many people, everyone obviously has days or moods and things like that, but just explain that instead of just taking it out on them and expecting, or on the other hand, being expected to just take that from someone because this is what your job is and you're supposed to do. If that was not in the contract, girl, if that was it, I wouldn't have signed. So, yeah.
Ultimately, Daisy decided to take legal action against MLD Entertainment, alleging that the company withheld a portion of her earnings to cover costs, and that had occurred before her debut in April 2016, 5 months prior to signing the contract.
Guys, for the love of God, I did not leave. I was fired. Okay.
In response, MLD Entertainment defended its position, stating that there was no issue since the contract explicitly covered 100% of the content production costs incurred before debut, which they claimed is a common practice in the entertainment industry. According to insiders, on October 10, 2021, the Seoul Central District Court ruled in favor of Daisy, ordering MLD to pay her 79.26 million won. The court clarified that unless stated otherwise, the contract becomes effective from the date of its establishment. They also stated that the phrase "before debut" in the contract refers to the date signing the exclusive contract, and that there was no clear evidence to support the claims that covering pre-debut costs is an industry practice. Furthermore, the court ruled that MLD Entertainment should pay an additional 13 million won that had not been paid to Daisy. However, the court did not support Daisy's claim for additional 10 million won in damages. Presently, Daisy has established multiple personal social media accounts through which she engages with fans. Based on her social media activity, it appears that she has moved on from the music industry and now shares cover performances for enjoyment on TikTok. At the end of the day, it was an Mnet survival show. What did you expect? Fairness? While the show succeeded in creating a popular girl group, Finding Momoland exposed the darker side of the industry. They underscored the necessity of increased transparency, fair competition, and the protection of the artist's well-being. It is crucial for the industry to learn from these controversies and work towards creating a more ethical and supportive environment for the aspiring artists, not only within the realm of survival shows, but managing a group. If you liked this video, don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified when the history of Momoland will be released. In the meantime, you can watch one of my other history videos linked at the end of this video. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.